Alrighty, we're getting into the last one of the last section of your homework problems for week 3, and 1.1 is the section we're in, as you can clearly see. I don't know why I wrote it down. It's late. I'm getting tired. Oh, whatever. We've got a scale drawing of a car. Ooh, fancy. Is presented in the following 3 scales. So we got 3 different scales for the same car. All right, and we want to order them from smallest to largest and explain, how we got there. All right, and they gave us some helpful tips. This is nice. 1.1 yards is a meter, 2.54 centimeters is in an inch. All right, and really what you want to do here is you want to get each one of these converted where you don't have to worry about the units that are being used. So, these all look like they're 1-to-1 ratios, but they're clearly not. They're clearly not. We have 1 inches to a foot, which, that's an easy one to redo. So let's start with that one. The first thing you want to do is you want to get these into the same measurement of what you're measuring here. So inches to feet, you need to know your conversion that 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches, which is common knowledge. So instead of writing this as 1 inches to 1 foot, we're going to set this up as 1 inch is to 12 inches. So we can see that this scale is actually equivalent to 1/12 the size of the real thing. So we're going to compare the fractions when they're in the same unit of measure. All right, so A is 1/12. Let's do B in red here. Okay, so they've got that one set up as an inch is to 1 meter. All right, now a meter is pretty long, and it tells you right here that a meter is approximately 1 inch is approximately 1.1 yard. Now yards are better for inches because now we can do some converting. We know that a yard has 3 feet in it. So if I want to convert 1.1 yard to feet, then I need to do 1.1 times 3, and that gives me 3.3. So this is the same as 3.3 feet. And we need to go one more unit down into inches and use our 12 converter here and do 3.3 multiplied by 12, and that will tell us how many inches are in 1 meter. Alright, so 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6, placeholder 3 and 3, we end up getting 6, 9, and 3. 1 decimal move, so this is the same as 39 and 6/10. 1 inch is to 39 and 6/10 inches. So this would be approximately like a 40th of the size. Okay, so they scaled this one down pretty small. Right, every 1 inch you've got 40 inches roughly. That's pretty small. And the last one is a yard, which we just saw that this one's a little bit bigger than a yard. But let's do this one in blue. So 1 inch is to 1 yard is the same as 1 inch is to 3 feet, converting yard to feet, and which is the same as 1 inch is to 36 inches because there are 12 inches in a foot. If you got 3 of them, that's the same as 36. So really this one is the same as 1 in 36. Alright, so the question is, order the scale drawings from the smallest drawing to the largest drawing. Okay, now the smallest drawing is going to have the scale factor that has the actual largest number in it. Okay, because what they've done is they've taken an inch on the drawing, and that represents 36 in inches in real life. So as we saw earlier on one of our practice problems, when that happens, the drawing is actually going to be smaller. All right, so this one right here would be the smallest as the 1/40 because that larger number is going to make it a smaller drawing of the same car. And then the one after that, so let's put these in order. So the first one that we want to select is B, the one that was in red, so B is first. And then the next fraction that has the largest denominator is 36, so that would be C, and then followed by A. The 1/40 is going to be a tiny version because every inch is 40 inches on your drawing. And then this 1 to 12 is only a 1/12 of the